Gravity defying cakes. There's a reason I ordered these from Bakeries instead of making one myself, because I am terrified. You know what kind of structure goes into gravity defying cakes? I've built furniture, but like the idea of building crazy structures that you then have like delicate cake balancing on is mind-blowing and terrifying for me. So I have not. I want to one day, maybe, but I'm so curious to see what they made and how they structured them, and we gave them creative freedom, meaning they can make anything. Come. Immediately you go in and you start seeing structures. Look at this one. It's just like balancing on top of icing. I would like to know how this whole weight of this cake is being balanced on this little thing. Even if that was like a rod and it was screwed here, still, that seems really terrifying to me. Oh, it's a teddy bear carrying a cake. Oh my goodness, this one's even better. Oh, officially obsessed with the teddy bears carrying cakes. I didn't even know that was a trend. Look at this one. Look at that. It's being held up by a bow. It's so mesmerizing to me. With creative freedom with this theme, it means that they can have fun and dive in and make literally whatever they want. They can make what they think I want, because me making these videos is no secret, or they can make their dream cake of what they want to make. What are they gonna make? I want to know. Let's bring them out.
Gravity defying was the worst idea. Okay, so I had trouble figuring out the order for this one, but I think we're gonna do most expensive to least expensive.
Okay, and I can look?
Yes, you can look.
Oh my gosh, I'm so curious. Why are we going most expensive to least expensive?
I couldn't figure it out this time. I was just struggling. And the one that I wanna do last, which is, close your ears. I'm gonna whisper into my microphone. It's a cake of me. I'm super excited.
I heard that part.
Yeah, but that part doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Kids are all in on it. This is amazing.
That one's gonna be last, the one I just whispered to everybody.
Oh, I want a mermaid tail like that. Oh, I've always wanted to be a mermaid. I mean, what little girl doesn't want to be a mermaid? Me splashed around the pool, I used to pretend that my legs were glued together like I had a mermaid tail and just like flop around, not very gracefully. And that tail is everything. You can go to like mermaid school and find these big silicone mermaid tails. I so want to do it, but I'm so scared I wouldn't be able to get in and out of them because then they get wet and they're so hard to get in and out of. Also, I'm terrified I would just like drown. I really want to do it and then go under the water and go and blow the mermaid kisses. I'm sorry. I know the mermaid is not even the star of the show, but like, I want to be a mermaid. This is so cool. I'm like obsessed with its mouth right now because I'm like, how did you get the tongue to like have movement like that in it? And the tongue has texture? Like literally how? How did they, with like their fingers, just sit here and mold that tongue into that tiny mouth? I'm sorry, like I knew that this was standing up and it was gravity defying, but I'm just realizing what it's standing on. They're both up on like ice-malt waves? I think that's actually piping jelly. Look, it's actually a gummy. That must be piping jelly. And then this to me, I feel like the texture of that, you know what it's giving? I think it's giving those like rice paper sails I made a long time ago with like the rice paper that you dye, you bake in the oven and it makes a sail. And then this feels like ice melt. So it's like 3 different textures all layered together. Look how smooth that is. That has to be modeling chocolate. Oh,
why couldn't it be fondant?
Oh.
Yeah, that's all cake.
I thought the rocks were the cake.
And the dolphin, apparently. Both of them.
Yeah, it's squishy. It was hard. I'm like, oh yeah, this is just modeling chocolate. So this is just a solid piece. Nope. There's cake in there. Wait, this was first?
We're doing...
Okay, the most expensive. I'm like, what's next? If this is the way, now I'm so curious. Why would you go the other way?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait and see. So is everyone else. It's gonna be so worth it.
I have so many questions. This is pretty amazing. Okay, let's talk about details. The fact that they're both hovering above the water on like ice melt splashes is just so creative and fun. I think that she could have just done the dolphin, but that would have been so boring to me. I feel like I wouldn't have been like, oh my God, because the mermaid makes it for me. So I feel like we needed the mermaid. I love the dolphin, but I'm like more obsessed with the mermaid right now. Look how it's standing up and oh my God, the colors, the pinks and blues and purples and golds. Like if I had a dream mermaid tail, this is my dream mermaid tail. How much was this? This is the most expensive.
Yes.
How much was it again?
It was $1,000.
$1,000. That is a lot of money, but I feel like for that money, we got so much. I'm wondering how this is structured. You've got like these two structured here, but like there would have been a post here. What part is it cake and what's structured compared to like where it's curving? We have pictures. They actually sent pictures of the structures. Okay, so this one, I don't know how this post is actually stuck to the board, but you can see that coming up straight and that she's actually created a structure out of aluminum. Rice paper sales. Oh, okay, so that was like the center structure. I'm guessing this isn't cake and this is just modeling chocolate for the underside. I'm guessing this whole top part is cake, but also, wouldn't you be worried that this would just like wanna like slice and fall off its butt? I feel like I'd be terrified its butt would fall off. There's another layer of ice melt here. So she has a layer of like that hard ice melt candy, and then on top for texture did the piping jelly. So it's like multi-dimensional.
Foil tape gives it extra
Is it there's foil tape? Oh, there is foil tape. You're right. If she just did that against like white, it wouldn't have as much of reflection. That's so thoughtful. You can see a little bit here on the corner that's got that silver kind of foil. I can't imagine how many days it would have taken to bake this, create it, and structure it. So how fresh is that cake? Because at the end of the day, this is not a sculpture. This is a cake. So it also has to taste good, which we're gonna find out at the end of the video. Well, that is pretty amazing. I think for $1,000, it was worth it. I'm excited to see the next one. Before you bring up the next one, I am hungry. And like usual, I don't have time to make lunch today. I love takeout as much as the next person. But when I want a fast meal, I don't just want burgers and French fries, which is all I can ever find. I want a quality cooked meal, even when I don't have time to make it. That's why I love Cook Unity. Amazing food without all of the effort of cooking and way healthier than a drive-thru. You get restaurant quality meals by award-winning chefs delivered fresh to your door. Their menus rotate weekly and they're always offering new cuisines to try, so I never get bored of the same meals over and over. You can select meals based on your dietary preferences like vegan, paleo, or gluten-free, which makes it so easy to find lists of meals each of us can eat. I was surprised at how many options they had even with restrictive diets. I recently set up Kevin's parents on it, and after them trying meal services that they hated, they were really surprised at how tasty the meals were, especially the low sodium meals that Kevin's dad, in his opinion, usually taste like cardboard. My favorite meal is what I'm having for lunch today. It's their jerk chicken mac and cheese with sauteed greens by Chef Deidre and Coke. It is so tasty and packed with flavor. Cook Unity sources fresh seasonal produce, prioritizing whole foods and local suppliers, and the meals are fresh, never frozen, and are shipped directly to you every week, mealtime solved. The subscription is also super flexible, so you can pause or skip weeks or cancel anytime. You have the luxury of eating well without all of those lengthy commitments. And honestly, meal planning and shopping and prepping and cooking just isn't always possible with our busy schedule. So brands like Cook Unity help us stay healthy while also staying busy. You can go to cookunity.com/icing or click the link down below in my description and use my code ICING to get 50% off your first order of Cook Unity meals and try them out for yourself. Now, excuse me while I dive in.
This is terrifying. You're gonna be so stressed. I'm worried that that's like sinking.
What's sinking?
Okay, we better get started.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
Gonna fall off.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God, it's like the inspiration. We just saw this. Wait.
It's pretty similar. They got a lot more details into it.
No, a lot more details. I was just like, I just saw this. Okay, the splashing in the bowl and the spatula and the piping bag, it's giving. That is so fun.
There's like 3 levels of gravity defying to it.
There are, okay. So the spatula is coming out a little gravity defying because it's being held up by the icing. Then you've got splashes of icing and the bowl's on a tilt, and you've got the cake hovering above the cake board held up by icing. You've got a spatula that's like half falling off of the cake, and then the piping bag that's hovering in the air, also gravity defying. I feel like they were definitely like, let's do something cake themed. Let's have it a cake decorator's cake. Let's make all of the elements gravity defying. That is fun.
And then drove it an hour here. The piping bag was added in here.
Okay, because that's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, you wanna see what they did? Look, this is chocolate and this is buttercream. You can tell they're a slightly different texture and a slightly different color, but they're matched so friggin' perfectly. So, because I'm like, this icing would just blob and drip right down, but they didn't. They did it out of chocolate, so it will not drip down. But then they put buttercream on top, so it seems like buttercream dripping, like extra like little moment of gravity defying. Thoughtful, I love it. They made the drips out of chocolate and then they piped on more drips out of buttercream and smoothed the buttercream around it so it all looks like buttercream, even though a lot of these drips in structure is actually chocolate. That's really cool. I love that the cake is almost tilting towards the icing spilling over, and you can see there's like more and more icing coming down it, like compared to the edge of this. As it comes down to the border, there's more and more icing. I think they could have even played with that with like the poofs on top of the cherries. I think you could have had one almost like falling off the edge. I think that would have been really cute. But as is really cute. I like it, I like the colors. I need to say this. I only give these bakeries 2 weeks notice. I usually try to give them a lot more notice. This bakery is one of the most creative bakeries I have come across. Usually they go all out in whatever direction that they want to go creatively. I'm surprised that they did something a little safer, but it could be because they were so busy and they only had 2 weeks notice, and they also know that I'm a baker who loves cake and are like, let's lean into that. But I think what they came up with was really cute, and it definitely is a lot more elevated than what we've seen online. Smells so good. How much was this one again?
$7.50.
$7.50, okay, so $7.50, pretty amazing, but the baker set the prices. So they could have chosen $250 or $1,500 and make whatever they wanted, and this is what they made for that budget. But I do think it's still worth it. Let's see how this one was structured. Look, you can see their drawings and their inspiration. Oh my gosh, that's the same Pinterest cake. You can see their inspiration board of how they're thinking about structuring it, and the little sketch with measurements. That is so fun. Oh look, you can see the little piping bag sketch with a little spatula. Okay, I'm having more fun seeing like the sketch and then the vision coming to life. So you can see that they've done little wires. Oh, and they actually had like a mold of a spoon. They molded that off of. And starting to build it and structure it. It's interesting to see how they've like, without all the decorations, how they make it look more slanted just because they create the slants. That's cool. I like seeing the sketches the most, seeing like what the thought was and then the vision coming to life. It's pretty cool.
Hope it's turning on its own.
So this one is the last one, but it's the cheapest one, but you saved the cheapest for last.
But arguably the best for last.
Oh my goodness. Is that you?
I think that's me.
Is that you? Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Well, that's very fun. Although you do not have brown eyes. Your eyes are a complicated color. They're like a beautiful shade of like green with like hints of blue and hints of amber, like hazel, but at its best. But it's hard to know how beautiful his eyes are from photos on Instagram. But this is pretty remarkable. Oh my God, I can't get over the you-ness to like enjoy the structurally challengingness of it. With the most structurally challenging yet, now I see why you saved it for last. Not just because he's adorable, but look at with the leg in the air. I'm assuming there's no actual cake in the leg. I'm guessing that there's a post here and a post here. And this tushy is like here for the grasping. It is right here and I need to support it. This is so fun. Okay, I'm guessing there's some sort of structure here and a base plate here, and then maybe a post or a wire that comes out that's maybe wrapped in like Rice Krispies and then fondant. We're gonna have to see when we look at the photos.
See what he's slipping in? The mess that you left behind.
Stickiness. It's the stickiness.
Look, sprinkles and icing everywhere.
It's the story of my life. At some point, I'll just be like laying on the couch and notice there's just like blue smears on the bottom of my foot. And it's like, what is that? It's like chocolate or icing or fondant that I stepped in that I didn't realize that I then like trekked around the house. So it's not just like my sticky fingers that are problematic. It is my sticky limbs. I love the actual like, do you notice this wood?
Yeah.
Like it's not just like fondant with like a wood grain painted on it. They actually cut out like a little tile of wood. That's so fun.
We're gonna have to get Evan and Kaylin to preserve this one in resin.
Yes. I want that. We've been thinking about like trying to preserve a cake in resin like this. I want this preserved forever. Oh, that's so fun. I think that the details look really great. I actually think it looks somewhat like you. Although I will say you usually don't wear a toque. You usually wear like a baseball cap. Either forwards or backwards.
There are videos that I had a gray.
There are actually videos.
At our old
yeah,
house.
there is. Because you'd be so cold, so you'd be wearing like a toque.
Yeah, and I was covering up my really messy hair that I needed a haircut.
Hold on. I just turned it, I saw a wiggle. The cake on the Gravity Defying cake is a wobbly cake that he's almost dropping.
It's part of the whole experience because as you carry the whole cake, the cake that the cake is carrying is wobbly too.
Yep. It's definitely the experience. Wait, is this wobble too? Oh, it's just all wobbly. Yeah, so she went extra far because it's not even just you are gravity defying and holding this cake and wobbling over. The cake is gravity defying. The only thing is like, I feel like the cake would make sense on a cake plate, but then a cake plate, it wouldn't make the cake gravity defying, but I don't understand the flowers underneath it either. So I feel like maybe there could have been something else underneath, but at the same time, it's just cool. And it's almost like the flowers fell off and now it's falling. Maybe we could have more flowers falling. I don't know. It's such a minor detail because the whole cake is so fun. Can you come over here for a sec?
Why? What are you doing now?
Just for a sec. I want you to go over there, be my puppet.
Should I get my toque?
No, you pick up the cake.
Why? What are you trying to do? You want to see me?
I just want to see.
like
I want to
There's
see
no
how
room to do
accurate
it.
this is. Okay, I'm still in frame.
That actually almost fell. That was not balanced.
Okay, you gotta back it up down that way. Okay.
What? Are you turning sideways?
Whoa!
Enough room. Let me go over here.
Okay. Oh my god! Oh, we had too much fun.
Well, my whole cake board just folded. I don't know if that's gonna stay up.
Oh no, we were having too much fun with it. I'm so sorry. It was 100% our fault.
I'm gonna have to glue something. Yeah, we'll perform a little repair on it.
I can't believe you dropped it.
I didn't drop it. You told me to.
You falling and him falling together almost dropped the cake of the cake almost being dropped. I just realized
What's that?
it's a Kevin Lori sandwich and I'm right in the middle. On the middle of two Kevins.
Is this what you dream about it?
Yes!
Okay, I think I gotta go cut. No. I'll be right back.
I don't want to hold this anymore.
You'll be right back.
I want to hold you holding it.
All right, here we go. Watch your fingies. My thumb just touched his crotch.
Okay, mine has two. The whole time I was just like through the crotch holding it.
Got popsicle sticks out there? Maybe I should get those too, just for extra support. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. I can literally hear the faces she's making at the camera.
Okay. Comes to save the day. Almost drops the cake and then saves the day. I'm just saying, like, we basically recreated what's happening in the cake. Okay, stop with the glue blobs.
No, they're everywhere.
And get cake. Go, no.
The hot glue is the worst for that.
Go. Kevin dressed up like Kevin. It's amazing. He's like, I'll be right back. I was focused on something else. You need to come in and show. Aren't you just freaking out because there's two of you?
You're a little close, aren't you?
Although
we'll do this later. We'll get this shot later.
This was the least expensive, $650. I feel like there's a lot going on, a lot of structure and a lot of details. So she actually sent us a video of it. So this is her, I think, at the beginning of it, structuring it with things coming. See, this is just engineering. Oh, that's a very nice living room. I like that couch. All the plants. Look at the plants. Sorry, cake structure is really cool too.
What is all of that?
I don't know. It looks complex. This is why I'm so terrified and intimidated. Like, you and I feel like could engineer this, but it's still like, it's scary.
It's like iron pipe fittings. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. You can really start seeing it come together. Like, look at the shoe. I never even thought about the fact that the shoe would have to have its own little support here. Look at that. Oh, and there's me.
Was that in The Office when Michael was doing a slideshow or something and he just like subtly inserted, well, not so subtly inserted like photos of himself? Was that in The Office that I'm thinking of?
Yeah. Oh, and then there's me. I am so excited to taste all the cake flavors because I pick such different cake flavors. But our house has been full of so many baked goods lately because for the last couple months, I have been working on my fall sweater weather ebook that has all of my favorite fall recipes. We've been developing every single one of them to perfection. They're fall, they're cozy, they're sweater weather, and I absolutely love it. This ebook is gonna be sent out as our September newsletter, but you can also get it by signing up down below. Believe me, the coziest, the tastiest recipes you're gonna wanna try. They are all so different. They went in such completely different directions. I feel like this one is the dream cake they wanted to make, and I feel like this one was the cake that they thought like me as a baker would like, and I feel like this was like, Lori would love this. This is her heart cake. Tasting them, least expensive to most expensive, starting off with stabbing Kevin in the back. Ah! Although I don't know what's cake. I feel like I hit not cake. Not cake. Not cake.
Maybe you gotta do it from the front. The soft underbelly.
Okay, so I gotta carve out your guts.
Wow.
Wait, were we supposed to have you in the cake before I carve it out? Kevin is looking a little bit like his mini-me.
Excuse Excuse me, Archie. I just heard it make a noise. I don't know what that noise was.
Be all gravity defying, Kevin. Ah!
Okay, we're safe again.
This cake is seconds from falling over, so we're gonna take it off.
I guess it wasn't intended to be bounced around like that.
No, I don't think it was. There we go. Okay, now this one is a lemon blueberry cake. Oh, wow, actually looks very lemon blueberry.
Looks good. You were just gonna take a bite.
I
saw that.
Maybe should I just take a
Yeah,
bite?
just take a bite.
Peel off some of this fondant. I do not like fondant. Very summery. It's extremely moist. I feel like it's really well balanced. It has a really nice balance of citrus and blueberry and cream. It's not too sweet. Very delightful.
Wonder why she didn't have that piece coming up the center of the cake.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that too, because I feel like that would have helped it not fall over as much. The cake is a chocolate cake with a Biscoff buttercream, or Biscoff filling. Biscoff somewhere in it, and I'm excited because I love Biscoff. Such strong Biscoff flavor, which is so yummy. It balances perfectly with the chocolate cake and the Swiss meringue buttercream. Genuinely delightfully delicious. Not a complex flavor combination, but a good one. The Dolphin is a cake after my own heart because it is a chocolate peanut butter fudge cake. Not just chocolate peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter fudge. It does look fudgy, smells fudgy. You know what it looks like? It looks like the Matilda cake.
Well, when I was a kid, that one always grossed me out because she said she made it with her blood, sweat, and tears. So I just imagined it being filled with blood, and it was so gross.
No, that cake looks like the most delicious cake in the world that I've
Yeah,
always
but then she
dreamed about
ruined
eating.
it with her words.
No, it didn't even ruin it.
It
I was
ruined
still
it for
looking
me.
at it, I'm like, that looks so delicious.
I was just mortified after she said that.
It looks like it's just chocolate. It smells like it's just chocolate, but it has a very intense peanut butter flavor and exceptionally fudgy. It's so good. All of these cakes completely blew my mind. Of course, Kevin has to be the favorite design. And actually, the Biscoff has got to be the favorite flavor, but I feel like that's just because I'm getting ready for the fall season and the fall flavors, and like Biscoff and cinnamon is all the fall things. Let me know which cake was your favorite, and if you think they're all worth it for the price tag. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.